Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKRsport, we are here at Bankwest Stadium in Sydney for a big A-League game between the Western Sydney Wanderers and Adelaide United. Now the last time I was here, guys, was actually in February of 2020, and we're back here in 2021 in February. Last time I was here was actually Western Sydney Wanderers versus Adelaide, and guess what? We're back again, and it is Western Sydney Wanderers versus Adelaide. This is actually going to be quite an interesting game tonight because, you know, Wanderers probably should win. They are the better team this year, and, you know, they will be coming second if they do win this, and there's no games in hand. Pretty much everyone is, well, not everyone, but pretty much everyone is caught up besides the Perth Glory. So they'd be sitting in second right now if they do get a win today. If they get a draw, I'm not too sure about the goal difference, but, you know, basically the Wanderers are looking good in regards to the points table. Now, I haven't necessarily rated them too highly so far this season. You know, they've been getting a lot of draws recently, obviously a couple of 2-2s, and, you know, it hasn't been exactly great, but in the same sense, you know, they're going to be second. No one else has been that great, and what you want to do is be highest on the table. So, you know, who gives a shit what I have to say, buddy? Just go out there and get those damn well points, baby. Adelaide United, on the other hand, they're coming off a controversial 3-2 victory over the Central Coast Mariners. Now, look, I did think they were probably a better team in that game. However, they did get 3 penalties that were, you know, a couple of them were a bit dodgy. One of them was a straight-up penalty, but a couple of them were a bit dodgy, so not many people are rating that too highly. And they're not doing too well this season, to be honest with you. They're not even in the top 6, and they are very much struggling. And realistically, they're just not clicking on any kind of wavelength so far this year. So this is a really prime opportunity for the Wanderers to actually get a win today. Now, the Wanderers, for me, actually have one of the best defenses in the league. You know, they have been giving up 2 goals a bit recently, you know, 2-2s in the last 2 games. However, they don't really give up too many goals. But this fixture here usually gives up quite a few. Like I said, I was here last year when they did play, and it was 5-2. It was obviously a crazy game, 7 goals in that one. So, you know, you probably wouldn't want to see that if you're a Wanderers fan, because you're giving up another 2 goals. However, scoring 5 goals, you know, gone are those days, because the Wanderers don't exactly know how to score. Now, there's a couple of things on my mind here. One, I'm a Brisbane Roar fan, obviously. You know, this channel, we do all different teams, doesn't matter. We get around all different teams for vlogs, right? Home team, atmosphere, awesome times. But if the Wanderers win today, they actually jump my boys. They go into second. So I'm a little bit in a 50-50 placing right now. But we will be getting behind the Wanderers today here at Bankwest, and hopefully it's a good game. Now, guys, another thing, Wanderers fans actually should love that I'm here, because I've actually never seen a loss here. Every time I've come here for a home game and supported the team for a vlog, Parramatta against the Broncos in 2019, obviously, Parramatta won like 58-0 and knocked the Broncos out. One of the best days of my damn well life. Next up, there was obviously the Wanderers Adelaide game, and, you know, they won 5-2 there. And I also was here, obviously, for the Fiji Sevens when they won in the Sevens tournament. So I've never witnessed, and I was here for Parramatta versus the Dogs when Parramatta won 8-0 last year in the game 1. So, you know, I've got a 100% record right now. So, you know, hopefully the Wanderers can keep it strong. I do think they'll probably keep it strong today, but I will be back here on Tuesday for the Melbourne City game, and I'm not too sure about that one. But enough talking here, guys. Let's go in there and let's go have a good time. I love this stadium. The way it's built is just so good for atmosphere. Doesn't matter how many people are there. It is always a damn well good time. So let's go in there. Let's have a good time. Let's get around the Wanderers. Live your passion, guys. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Here we go. Should be a good one, hopefully. You know, we see a few goals like we usually do with this damn well game. So should be a good one, man. Come on, the Wanderers. Bit different nowadays, obviously, so instead of obviously it being packed out like normal, we have like breaks in seats, and, you know, we obviously have to socially distance and all that type of stuff. Yeah, a bit different, but hopefully the atmosphere stays the same.
some absolutely horrific attacking. It's horrific. It really is. It's been horrific in regards to their attack. Midfield's been fine. Defence has been, well, they've given up 2 goals, I guess. They haven't been, Adelaide hasn't exactly thrown too much at them, so I don't know, man. Not looking the goods. They are not looking the goods. Oh, he slipped over. You did, bros. This is what I mean about the Wanderers this year. 56th minute. This is what I mean about the Wanderers this year. Right? They
that's going to do us for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. Please hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. Now, I know you're probably wondering, why are you doing a video, where you usually do your streams? Like, why are you not doing an outro at the game like you normally do? Why was there no interviews in today's game? Obviously, today's vlog was a little bit different because I did have a situation in the RBB where I didn't say it at the time on the vlog because I just wanted to get on with what I was doing and just forget about what happened. I just, moved, but I was abused quite significantly. There was no actual, physical violence at the time, but there was massively threats of physical violence, yes. It got to the point where, I felt very uncomfortable and I did have to leave. I don't even necessarily know if they specifically were telling me to leave because obviously they can't tell me to leave, I guess. But they were making it known that I had to leave, basically. And without telling me to leave, they also said that if I didn't put the camera down, they were going to smash my teeth in and flog me in the stadium. That's what I got told. Now, one of the guys there, there was a couple of guys who obviously were over the top. There was also a guy on the right-hand side who was like, it's all good. Like, just calm down. Like, it's fine. Because at the time I was, just standing there singing, chanting, going crazy, just like everybody else. I was louder than half the people there at some points. And that's what we do on this channel. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all about positivity and showing off the atmosphere of the active areas and just showing off the positive fans. Because in 2016, the media slaughtered us. In 2016, the media came at us and told us all that we are pieces of shit, we're riders, and we don't respect the game, and we aren't people that you should be respecting. And basically, that's what happened with the FFA and the fans, where we lost a lot of fans. The A-League lost a lot of fans. It was at its peak then, and then unfortunately due to the media and also the FFA, we went absolutely downhill. Not necessarily because of what actually goes on there, because everything's fine there. Everything's fun. Everything's just, get loud, get proud. That's exactly what every active area is about. There's nothing different about the RBB necessarily than everyone else, but, they really do get behind chanting, and I love the atmosphere of the RBB. That's why I go down there, because I want to show you guys exactly what happens there. It's fun. It's where you want to be. But I think that with this instance, it was just pick your fights. You know what I mean? Like, pick your fights with the right people. If someone's filming, but they're chanting, they're getting loud, and they're getting behind the team, realistically, you shouldn't be having a crack at me for that. And to the point where you're actually genuinely threatening to punch my teeth in, or or getting angry at me to the point of just, looking like you want to start a fight, like staunching me down, whatever. I don't know. I don't know this lingo because I'm not this aggressive person. But, it just didn't make sense to me. Pick your fights. Like, if it's the media or someone, coming in there and standing still and, just listening to everyone go and filming and blah, 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 then cool. You probably don't threaten them with physical violence. But, like, tell them, put your camera down. And even if you had just told me to put my camera down, I would have been like, okay, I'll just head up. And I did do that. Even though I had been threatened violently multiple times that I won't even mention on here, I still just said, okay, I'll put my camera down and I'll go. And then even then, you try to get security to kick me out. Like, it just didn't make any sense. Like, I was doing kind of what you said. Like, if it was at the Brisbane Roar, like, obviously, I'm not a Wanderers fan, so I'm not going to stand my ground and say, you know what, I'm going to stay here. You know what I mean? I'm going to do this. I respect you guys. I respect the RBB. If you don't want me there, that's fine. I'll go somewhere else. But, like, if it was the Den, I would be like, well, no. Like, this is my team. Like, I can support. I do what I want. Like, I'm allowed to film. Like, I'm allowed to film in there. I'm allowed to film unless it says in the terms and conditions. And if it does, that's my bad. But, all I will say, I don't want to stay too long here. Pick your fights. We have the media who hates us. Despite not being a fan of every team, I still go to the RBB and support the Wanderers, despite the fact they were going to jump my team if they won on the ladder. But that's because that's what I do. I love to show this atmosphere off and let the people at home know what it's like to actually go to the game. I'm positive. I would never insult the Wanderers whilst I'm in the RBB. I would never insult a team whilst I'm supporting them in that vlog. I tell it how it is. I'll say if they're not playing that well, they're not playing that well. But I'm there to show off how much fun it is to actually go to the game, rather than just sitting at home watching it on TV. If you don't like people filming, I get it. I get it because obviously if I did it and you allowed it, then other people would do it and they're not like me. They're people who don't sing and don't chant. But you could clearly tell that I was chanting, singing, and loudly supporting the Wanderers. And not only this, I was filming myself. I wasn't filming anybody else because I don't do that. I don't film anybody else. So that's all I'm going to say.
I thought it was well and truly over the top. I don't necessarily want to create a scene around it. I don't necessarily want it to be a big situation. I just think it's something that active areas in general, not just the RBB, everywhere else, I think active areas in general should be looking out for. I think active areas in general should be, you know, maybe going about it in a different way, because I feel like these guys weren't exactly leadership group, but if they are leadership group, then you probably need to rethink your leadership group. You tell people, put the camera down, go over there. You know what I mean? Like, don't film here. And then I'll be like, cool, I'll go up there. That's what I did. Yeah, that's fine. I'm good. That's good. The way it was handled was completely unacceptable. And then for someone to do what they're asking, and then for them just even get angrier, at that, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So I appreciate you guys as always. I don't want you to think that this is me insulting the RBB. It's not. You know, just because a couple of people did something wrong doesn't mean it's me having a crack at them per se. But I'm going to jump off for now, guys. I'm actually heading to the Cove today. I'm actually heading to Sydney FC versus Macarthur in a couple of hours. So looking forward to that one. Hopefully that's a good game. Be interesting, because I've never had this situation before. No one's ever kind of come to me. We did the Adelaide game last year, like I said, in the RBB. And I actually, funnily enough, one of the leaders saw me with the camera and said, as long as you're chanting. And my buddy said, shit, yeah, man, that's exactly what we're here for. You know, he was okay with it. And everyone was fine with it. So that's why I was also taken aback when I was like, wait a second, what's going on here? Like, I did this last time I was here. Like, I already did it. I just want the best for this game, and I want the best for the active areas, and I want the active areas to get back to its peak. So, yeah. Alrighty, guys. Appreciate you as always. Vlog will come out tomorrow from the Sydney FC game. Hope you did enjoy this one. Like, I know I didn't get any interviews or whatnot. It was a bit of a different one, but hope you still enjoyed it. Don't forget, guys, every Wednesday, power rankings for the A-League will be coming out onto the channel, as per usual. Always does. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.